affair of emotionality in a heartfelt podcast about the GMA scandal. Amy Robach remembers the moment she thought TJ Holmes was dead after receiving concerning texts. Amy Robach remembers the time she ran to TJ Holmes' apartment when she learned about their affair, thinking for sure that he had passed away. The first episode of the Tell-All podcast by the fired GMA3 anchors Amy, 50, and TJ, 46, was released on Tuesday morning, coinciding with the shocking news. The first episode of the podcast, named Amy and TJ, was released on December 5 at midnight EST, exactly a year after the GMA3 anchors were instructed not to report to work as the network considered how to handle the news of their affair. The couple launched their first podcast episode. "We never got a follow-up call talkin' back," TJ said. First emotional episode. Amy acknowledged that they suffered through a year of hell after their connection became known to the public in the opening moments of the show. However, according to the former anchor of Good Morning America, her relationship with TJ has been the most beautiful relationship I've ever had in my life. TJ stated, "I'm the healthiest and happiest I've ever been in my life." They both acknowledged how much they love each other, and he mentioned that they are planning a life together. "We are the folks who lost the jobs we love because we love each other," TJ stated. Since their divorces had already begun when they were outed as a couple, TJ claimed that they are not adulterers. The episode had several hilarious moments, such as TJ admitting that they were once like brother and sister and that being in a relationship is still weird at times. The couple revealed that things weren't going well in their lives when word of their connection leaked out, which caused the conversation to take an emotional turnaround halfway through the show. Some texts. The day after their affair made headlines, Amy claimed TJ was in a very dark space. She had to perform a welfare check on him because of the extremely offensive messages he was sending her. He wrote to Amy in the past tense, telling her that she was the love of his life, and that he was sorry. "You essentially apologized to me via text message. The love of my life was you. I apologize deeply for what transpired," she said. "You were using the past tense even though you kept saying you were sorry. You're scaring me." I replied to your SMS. "Tell me you're okay, please." Not a reply. "I'm calling you, I say." No response. TJ remarked, "I didn't even realize how I was talking to you." Regarding the text messages, when TJ failed to answer FaceTime calls, Amy hurried to his apartment to see how he was doing, accompanied by her father. Upon arriving at his residence, she discovered him incoherent on his bed. Her words, "I was shaking. It seems like I was walking down the hallway, opening the door, and finding you lying on your bed. I ran to you, I said TJ, and you didn't move." She cried, remembering that she had touched him to see if he was warm. She said, "I was so afraid," while crying. "You were just so incoherent." Earlier that day, TJ acknowledged he had been pounding vodka and consuming an unspecified quantity of weed edibles. Amy admitted that she wanted to die in order to avoid seeing the next headline, so it wasn't easy for her either. Affair disappearance. After their connection was made public in November 2022, ABC debated how to cover the incident for several months. In January, the network declared that it was splitting up with both anchors. Amy and TJ went quiet for a spell after losing their jobs at Good Morning America. It took them nearly a full year before they revealed their next plan to the world. On November 5, the couple announced a career move on Instagram. "How's the official Instagram account doing? Amy and TJ, December 5. #SilentNoMore," they wrote as the caption for a shared photo. Listen on the iHeartRadio app and everywhere podcasts are heard. At Amy and Podcast. Additionally, Amy and TJ made their first appearance on the red carpet together last week. On December 1, at the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball in Los Angeles, California, they were seen carrying around a PDA. Going tonight. After dating, Amy and TJ have been frequently spotted out and about, enjoying each other's company. The daytime television hosts who were fired were seen holding hands at an Arkansas Razorbacks college football game on October 21. At Fayetteville, Arkansas's Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium, the couple showed off their romance. The Instagram post featured adorable pictures of TJ and Amy holding hands while watching the game from the sidelines. Amy had posted a picture of their reserved seats on Friday, October 20, the day before. TJ also recently disclosed a tattoo honoring a memorable occasion he had with his partner. The caption for the Instagram photo he published featuring the fresh ink read, #InkUpdate #NYC Marathon 11/6/2022 x 11/5/2023 at Jackachan Tattoos at Uplift Tattoo. The tattoo featured letters that said 26.2, the number of kilometers he